Hey guys, hope you guys are all doing great. So today's video is going to be a very quick update about what the Ronin DEX is. This was introduced just 2 days back on the 4th of November. Today is the 6th. We're going to go through how it's going to help managers, how it's going to help scholars, and what my plans are for the exchange. So if you can see on my screen right now, I do have 11 scholars, and these are all my scholars that are earning SLP every single day. But one of the challenges that I have is I'm unable to trade SLP that is earned into other tokens like RepETH, AXS to buy more XCs or to stake on the AXS staking platform. And that poses a challenge for many of us, especially managers, because you will usually have to cash out your SLP through OTC for fiat, or you will have to send it into Binance, trade it for USDT, purchase Ethereum, send Ethereum to MetaMask, and MetaMask bridge it over into Ronin. Or you have to or if you go through the same way, SLP into Binance, and from Binance into USDT, into AXS, and then bridging it all the way into Ronin. So that process is pretty tedious. It's a pretty long process. I did a video on how you can do that as well. That is still one of the ways that I cash out my SLP into fiat if I need some fiat. However, if you are not looking to withdraw any fiat in the near future and you just want to reinvest into Axie Infinity, the Ronin DEX is going to help you a lot. So to access the Ronin DEX, it's very simple. I'll leave a link in the description where you can get connected to it straight away. It's katana.roninchain.com, and this will bring you to the page here. So in this page, you are able to do quite a few things. If you have tokens that are already in the Axie Infinity ecosystem, this is the best platform that you have if you're looking to reinvest. So what we can do here is to swap ETH into AXS. We're gonna swap ETH into AXS. And by doing so, you're able to see, okay, you know what? If I were to convert 0.02 ETH, I will get roughly 0.8 AXS. So you'll notice that the price, there's a little price difference here because there's a slippage tolerance of minus 0.3. So this is because of the liquidity that's available in the platform itself. But nonetheless, I think this is a lot cheaper than trying to bridge Ethereum into the platform itself. So let's say for me, as a manager, we always earn SLP. So if you're a manager, you know that you have a big problem here because I have so much SLP, I'm not able to trade it for anything. It's just a token there. So right now we are able to trade SLP for RepETH. So let's say if you have 10,000 SLPs, you'll get 0.17 RepETH that you can use to reinvest into new teams, which I think it's a fantastic idea, because if you're looking to grow your teams, this is the way to do it. And AXS and SLP has been pumping the last few days, so this has increased the cost of breeding as well. And right now, because the new season isn't started yet, there are a lot of people testing out new metas, and breeding might not be the best option. But I'm not going to say breeding doesn't earn money. It does if you manage to breed out, great Axies. I tried it the last time. I got some mediocre Axies, so I'm not too into breeding. But I think it is a fun process to do as well. But to me, it's a gamble. And I rather buy Axies that I know that are going to perform well in the MMR. They're going to perform well in the arena, gaining MMR. They're going to perform well when the new season starts, and my scholars are able to go for the top 1000 placement, the top 500 placement as well. So for managers, this is a very, very good tool if you're looking to purchase more Axies or to increase your team size as well. So the swap function doesn't only help managers but also for scholars. So if you're a scholar watching this video, this can also help you as well. If you're looking to grow your own team, become a manager yourself, I think this is a very, very good platform. You can easily swap all the SLP that you've earned into RepETH, or even swap it to AXS. And we'll cover later how you can use AXS to grow your money even more. So the next tab that you can see is called the pool tab. So here you can add liquidity into the platform, but I think this isn't up yet. But if you have used DEX before, lending platforms before, usually this is where you add you deposit AXS to earn something, or you deposit SLP to earn something, or you deposit WETH to earn something. And usually the ROI is about 20, 30, or maybe even 100% APY. So that is a pretty good way to earn additional income as well. Right, so the next tab that we have is the farm tab, and this allows you to farm LPs or liquidity pools. So what happens here is you're going to merge two different tokens here. If you see there's AXS and WETH, what happens, you're going to mix both of them to form a new token, and you're going to use that token to stake for WRON. So in this case, you can stake AXS and REPETH, or you can stake SLP and REPETH. So over here, I have like 0.12 AXS REPETH LP token, and this is giving me a 0.335 RON rewards right now. So there is no, the APR here is blank because there is no value for RON right now, but depending on what RON can be, the APR here will change accordingly. If you have no idea what WRON is for, or REP-Ronin, basically right now if you are to do a transaction on your Ronin wallet, it's going to be free. So basically, let's say if I do a transaction here very quickly, you see it's free, transaction fee is free, but the Axie Infinity team has already mentioned that this might change, and in the future they will be charging RON tokens for transactions. So this will affect two things here. One, for managers, and number two is for scholars as well. What does it mean by a transaction? It means that every time you do an action on the platform, you need to pay some RON tokens to do that transaction. So for example, if you were to stake it, you will need to pay a small transaction fee. And if you were to swap, there is a small transaction fee as well. So every time you see that Ronin window pop up that says, confirm the transaction, 3 times 100, then it's going to go to like 3 times 99. These will change in the future, and there will be fees for every transaction that you do. So this includes sending Axies to people, purchasing new Axies, selling Axies, swapping tokens, collecting SLP, transferring SLP, transferring tokens to anybody. All these will have a small transaction fee in the future. So something that for managers, something wise to do is to have some AXS and REPETH here, so you're able to earn some WRON for you to cover fees in the future, because your tokens are just earning these tokens for free. And by doing this, you're able to get some rebates in that sense, because you do get a small kickback for providing liquidity into the pool as well. So for scholars, it might not affect you as much, because I think what's going to happen is probably the managers will be the one absorbing all the fees, like how we are doing right now. We're doing all the transactions to pass out the SLPs to all the different scholars. But if you are looking to use the Ronin DEX to actually swap your SLP into AXS, for example, this will require some transaction fees. I think it's wise to capitalize on this right now, because right now there is no fees, and getting your next payday out, you can easily get some SLP, swap it for WETH, and then put it into a farm here where you can start earning WRON. I think this is to future-proof yourself, to help you save some more money in the future in case you have to do some transactions, or in case you have enough SLP that you want to start new teams, you want to buy Axies, you want to swap Axies, or you want to trade Axies. These will help you cover your transaction fees. So something in the crypto space is that when you go on a decentralized exchange or decentralized platform, or DeFi in general, a lot of things cost money as well, but people do not realize that. Like for example, if you're on Uniswap, swapping tokens is really expensive. It depends on the Ethereum fees, and we know that it is a bitch to transfer MetaMask, Ethereum, to wrap it through the Ronin bridge and going into the Ronin account. We do know that fees can be like a $99 kind of thing. So let's say if we were to check Axie.live, you're able to see the fees right now. And because these are all based on the Ethereum network, these can be pretty expensive. Oh, so today is good. Yesterday was like $100. Today is like $45. I think this is pretty alright. But yesterday it was crazy. It was like $125 to just transfer Ethereum into the Ronin network. And that is quite painful for managers who are looking to buy new Axies. So this is something that you guys should really take note of. I think it's going to help you guys plenty in the future. But for now, no, transaction fees are still zero. Just capitalize on it. If you're able to earn a little bit of RON right now, It could be 0.1 RON for one transaction, it could be 1 RON, it could be 10 RON, it could be 5 RON. We have no idea, and we have no idea how much RON is going to be valued at. But I did see some Twitter threads that people are predicting that RON could be $5 or $10. So in an event that happens, per transaction is going to be $10 or $5. Having some WRON here is going to help you a lot. And the best part is, let's say if you are thinking of exiting the whole ecosystem, you're able to swap RON into AXS, SLP, or USDC in the future. So next we have the analytics tab. So this will open a new window for you. This is more for the geeks. I think this is great because people like me love to look at charts. I have no idea why I love charts. You are able to see that the liquidity since it started on the 4th has been crazy. It's almost at a $1 billion mark. Pretty insane. And then you can see this is a 24-hour volume, which is at $162 million. I think it's pretty good. That was for yesterday. And right now it's at 25 million already. So as more people start to trade here, when they incur more transaction fees on RON, by staking in the LPs, you do get some RON as rewards as well. So over here, you're able to see what people are trading. So a lot of them are trading AXS to WETH. So a lot of them are trading AXS to WETH, SLP to WETH, or USDC into WETH. I'm not too sure if you're able to just transfer USDC into the Ronin. I haven't tried it, but once I do, I will let you guys know how it's going to work. And also over here, if you scroll down a little bit more, you're able to see what people have done the last few transactions. So people are adding liquidity, see, at WETH and SLP. This is added into the LPs, I think. Yep, I think we can see that. Oh, this guy bought some XCs. Yeah, but I think this is adding, all these are being added into the liquidity pool here. So under tokens, these are the 4 tokens that you can currently trade. This is the liquidity that's available for each and every token here. Yeah, as usual, Wrap Ether, it's just insanely high, 400 million. So if you're looking to accumulate ETH, when payday comes, convert SLP into ETH. Alright, so the last tab that we have is the docs tab. So basically this is just just a quick document on how you can use all these, how to set up your account. If you're watching this video already, you probably have tried this exchange, but if you haven't, I hope this guide has helped you a little bit as well. So let's talk about the plans I have, what I'm gonna do with my SLP when I collect them. So one thing I'm doing is I'm staking AXS already, and what I think is gonna happen is that when I get my payday, or what is gonna happen is when I get my payday, I'm gonna convert SLP into AXS, and this allows me to stake it here for 124% interest. And I think this is great because this is roughly 10% a month. If you calculate it, it's roughly 10%. So if you have 10 tokens, you roughly get like 0.9 or almost 1 token every single month. So this is like extra $150 every single month if you're staking AXS. But I'm going to also convert some of them into WETH as well. The only reason I'm doing this is to have more tokens here in my LP that I'm able to earn RON. So as I grow my team from right now it's 11, when I grow to 12, 13, 14, 15, I do see myself doing more and more transactions, and this can also affect the profits that I have from my I wouldn't say from my scholars, but the profits that I have from my XCs, because I did purchase my XCs at a pretty high price, because back then Ether was like $1,000 over, and per XC was like 0.1, and right now the XCs are, although they are increasing in price, but I'm losing out in Ethereum tokens, right? So I don't want to lose even more money, or I want to gain actually more Ethereum. So by reducing and getting more rewards on the RON token here, hopefully I'm able to cover some of my losses from my Axis as well. So these are the three things I'm going to do. I'm going to convert SLP into AXS because it has governance, people use it for breeding, and I can stake it for 125%. And I'm going to convert some of my SLP into WETH. So it's like a rainy day fund as well, and it allows me to put it into the LP tokens to earn WRON. And nonetheless, you know, if there are any ideas that you have with your SLP, like what else can you do with it? I think if you want to swap it for USDC, I think that is great. But the problem you have with USDC is that you're not able to grow your income there because it's just going to be USDC in your wallet doing nothing. So I think converting it into AXS gives you that slight advantage from that 125% APY. But definitely there is risk involved because AXS prices is fluid, is elastic, it will keep moving as long as people are trading it as well. So that is something you have to take note of if you are planning to change it to AXS. But for scholars, what I'll recommend is to really do some staking with AXS because this allows you to earn extra income over the SLP that you're already earning by playing the game. You already sacrifice your time, you sacrifice your skills to earn SLP. That SLP have to help you earn even more money or to grow your wealth so you're able to afford better things in life, enjoy your life better. I mean, at the end of the day, this is life, right? It is life isn't fair. It's unfair, but if it's unfair to your advantage or you can make it unfair to your advantage, I think you should, and no one can stop you from doing it. So to all the scholars that's watching this video, even for my scholars, I do tell them, hey, you know what? If you can just go through a month without touching your SLP, change it to AXS, stake it, because I don't want you guys to be scholars forever. It's not going to be healthy because every single day you're thinking, oh man, I gotta play this game, I gotta play this game. Sometimes it do get a little bit tiring, and I do want to see my scholars progress in life as well. So for scholars that are watching this video, do consider swapping your SLP into AXS and staking it. Even if you don't need AXS, but you're able to earn additional AXS that you can sell for you know, for your fiat currency in your country, I think that is something great that you can do. So that comes to the end of today's video. I hope it's a pretty quick one. If you have any questions, you know, do let me know in the comments down below. Do drop a like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.